All right, so get my old handy dandy recorder so I can record this. So today is the 27th of January, 2021, 9 a.m. I had a dream a couple nights ago. Evelyn had a dream last night. Ian woke up like at 3 something, 4, maybe it was like 4, I don't know, in the morning. I heard him like babbling and making little noises like he was in a dream. It woke me up, but he didn't wake up yet. Then he woke up and, like I thought I heard the sound of like a cabinet or a door shutting. It's like 4 a.m. I'm like, what the hell? One of the kids up using the bathroom or something? So I quickly open my door. I'm sitting there listening. There's nothing, like nothing's happening out there. Like, what the heck? And then Ian finally wakes, like, he's up and he's standing at his crib, starting to cry. So it sounded like he was having a dream to me, but it was strange. And that was last night. So I'll tell you about my dream first, then I'll tell you about my wife's. So mine was a couple days ago, and I had a dream. There was two dreams in one, in one night, and I can't remember one of them. Even when after I had it, I don't think I can remember the first one or whatever one it was. But the other one, I did remember, and it was like an invasion of my land, as in like where I lived, as in that country. But it felt like it was a long time ago. Like, oh, the British are coming, like it was old time ago, but it was still an invasion of foreign, you know, uh, country, people, whatever, troops on our land, and we're defending it. And a bunch of what I would guess would be Americans. I don't know who I was then or whatever, but it was old school, long time ago. And when I woke up out of that dream, my first instinct or thought was Taiwan and China. Like China really putting the troops in over in Taiwan. But I'm like, how the hell did I get that from that dream? It's probably my country, but then, okay, do I really expect to see foreign troops in my country right now? I actually, no. No. So, unless a major bomb went off, something, we need some help, the UN comes in. But I'm talking, my dream was not people coming in to help. It was, we're defending ourselves against somebody. But I instantly woke up and go, oh, I'm thinking Taiwan and China. And if you recall, long time ago, Woo told me, Joe, they're showing me something with China and Taiwan. Watch Taiwan. They're telling me to tell you to watch Taiwan. So some of these things that he told me like quite a while ago are happening now. This helicopter that went down. Watch Taiwan. Oh, there's China. Now that Biden's president, Taiwan is getting invaded over their airspace anyways at this point. And their seas, I guess, surrounding them, the water. China's taking a big step. So anyways, I thought, did I just see or witness, an event that's about to go down? China is about to actually have boots on the ground inside of Taiwan. So I just woke up, I had that. Okay. So yesterday, my wife and I, every time she says something like, why are you doing that? Or why did I always say to her, cause it's fun. Like that. Like a little kid's voice. Joe, why are you biting on the floor with her? Cause it's fun. Because when she was a kid, it's like 1987 or 1988, she was at her grandma's house, and there's this old VHS footage. So they had a camera back then, and video camera, and she has the footage still. So we watched it one time, and I see her playing on these little monkey bars behind her grandma's house, and she's like, 7 or 8 years old or something, and I heard grandma was like, Evelyn, why are you hanging upside down on the monkey bars? Cause it's fun. So naturally, I use that against her any chance I get. And but it's cute, it's funny. So she's like, you know what? Let's play it again. Let me see if we can find it. We'll show the kids. Why Daddy always says that. And so we were fast forwarding and trying to find the spot, and she's playing it, and it was her whole family, all the old family. The uncles, the grandmas, the aunts that were like, that one died at 89, that one died at 94, that, most all of them are dead, I think, but like one of them. So like, it's like a family reunion or, get together at her grandma's house back then. And I mean, I look back, I'm like, wow, they were old. They were old then. They're probably in their 70s then, you know, or maybe even 60s, I guess. But anyways, so we either skipped past it or we didn't have the right VHS tape, and that was it. Like, all right, well, whatever. So we turned it off. But we watched quite a bit of it, you know, just hearing them talk. And her Uncle Pete was there. You guys remember Uncle Pete? He died, you know, last year. But anyways, he's sitting there smoking his little cigar, and he's on video showing his little cigar. You know, it's kind of funny. But anyways, so we go to bed tonight. She has a dream, and it's right during when Ian, I had to bring him and put him in the bed with us and like cuddle him a little bit, get him to pipe down and, you know, go back to bed. And that didn't work either. I had to end up, so let me just give him a bottle. And then finally he went back down to bed. And even then he was still making noise for a while. But it kept waking Evelyn up. And she's like, oh man, I was in the middle of this dream. And she goes, like, you heard my grandma's voice. You know, it's like very raspy. And she goes, my cousins used to call her Marge Simpson because he's like, she couldn't, I mean, if she tried to sing something, it was in that raspy, like Marge Simpson voice. She just had a raspy voice. And so she didn't exactly have an angelic voice when she sang. She goes, but I saw her in my dream last night, and she was like pointing up at something, and she said she was pointing up at this. Evelyn, are you there? Yeah. She was pointing at the china cabinet, right? She was looking up at it. She was sitting down. I don't know what she was looking up at. Well, you said last night china cabinet. No, something like it. Something like a china cabinet. Well, the thing is, the only thing really we have left of hers besides that broken lamp thing is her china cabinet that's still here. Right? Yeah. So that's kind of funny. Yeah. So anyways, so she's staring at some kind of looking china cabinet thing and singing. And Evelyn goes, oh my God, her voice was like an angel. It was unbelievable. She sang so well. Her voice was so freaking beautiful. And I'm like, Grandma, what's that song? And what did you say you thought it was? Essence of Harmony. She goes, I think that was it. She goes, because I forgot when she woke up. And she goes, and then she started walking away. And I go, oh wait, Grandma, one more time. What was that song? And she told her again. And then she's gone. And then some other people came in the room in the dream. And she started talking to them. And she's like, then Ian made noise, woke her up. And she's like, oh my God, what was the name of that song? And she goes, so I went and looked it up. And it says something like a song about resting in peace. Something like that. I thought, how strange. We're talking about your family that are, you know, 95% dead except for one of them. You know, just reminiscing on some stuff. You on the monkey bars, you know. Your grandma, there she is. Matter of fact, her china cabinet is sitting right next to our couch right now. And she's singing with this amazing voice in the dream. In other words, she's fine. On the other side, resting in peace, as a matter of fact. It had singing, and Evelyn, well, what's that song again? Tells her the song again on her way out. Okay. And then Evelyn wakes up because people came in the room, like other family members or neighbors or something, and Ian starts making noise and woke her up. So I thought, well, Evelyn, that's your grandma's basically, and them are saying, we heard you guys yesterday. Or actually, yesterday would have been the same day, but whatever. And we heard you guys earlier today. And yep, there's the china cabinet that I used to own. You guys have now, Evelyn. And in the dream, I'm looking up at it, singing. And we're all fine. We're resting in peace. And over here, I have an amazing voice. I don't have the Marge Simpson voice. So, nothing prophetic about it, right? Oh, she had a prophetic dream. She got a price of crypto. No. Just another very interesting dream in which somebody came through. It wasn't spirit guides. It was her grandma. And I'm going to tell you, my wife absolutely loved her grandma. I mean, loved her grandma. Like you can't believe. And, of course, was very, very sad when she passed on, you know. So, at any rate, Grandma came back to say, I'm still here. We're loving life, singing my songs, doing my thing. You guys were talking about us yesterday. Let me come in and let you know we heard everything you said. That's basically what I get from that. So, on that note, I can stop the recording. And I guess just call it quits for now. I see all the Biden, the press secretary. Oh my God, that poor lady's probably gonna last. I don't even know. They better do something this week. Like maybe the end of this week. Freedom Day, the 31st, says the 17th letter. Freedom, 31st, whatever the hell. Maybe she's only got 3 days left, 3 or 4 days left, before she's, oh, thank God I don't have to be press secretary anymore. Because every answer she gives is, I hate to say this again, but I got to circle back around on that. I'll get back directly to you on that one. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm going to have to circle back around on that one too. Oh yes, I'm going to have to circle back on that one too. Yeah, sorry, I really hate to do this. I got to circle back around. I'll get more information for you directly. Whoa. Talk about being in an embarrassing situation where you're that spokesperson, you have no answers whatsoever, and you got to circle back around with everybody. I sent that to my wife earlier. I was like, put that on Facebook. She has, there's a few liberals on there. Put that on Facebook. See what kind of reply those people give. Just curious now, So, one of the liberals actually said to somebody, she saw a reply to somebody about all these people losing their jobs. These from the pipeline. Deal with it. That's the response from a liberal. Deal with it. Yeah, you got a mortgage to pay. You got kids to feed. Deal with it. Like my sister. Nobody said life was fair. Nobody said life was fair. It can be if you know how to navigate through it a little bit. Get into some of that crypto. Pay your house off early. It could be kind of fair. If you don't just stand around and listen to Democrats and their policies, because those policies will keep you in as a debt slave. But I want to become a Republican, so I did a long time ago. Well, not that long ago, but long enough ago. And started changing the way I thought. And listen to this crap that they fed me, not believing in it. Nope. I'm in charge of myself. I'm going to do my own thing. Now I work for myself. I'm my own entrepreneur, if you will. And, oh, maybe I was lucky. You're lucky. Okay, whatever. But I became a Republican, and I stopped listening to those Democratic beliefs. I can tell you that much. And right now, I was going to say my life couldn't be better, but actually it could be a little bit better. If I could just get back to that damn mountain in New Mexico. Boy, that would do it for me. Take care.